Well, today is a travel day, but by the time you get done watching this intro, we'll already be there. Like I said, just like that, now we're here. We're in a scrub store. Amy's trying to get some new scrubs for work. It's such a beautiful day outside. I kind of don't feel good today. I don't know what it is. She found her some scrubs that she likes, so that's awesome. I'm waiting on some lunch. Yesterday, we had a good shout out. A gentleman has a channel, Mr. Omega. He did a top 5 of the most underrated YouTubers video, and we made the list. We were number 3. I'm not sure who nominated us. Thank you, whoever you are, but that's great. Actually, here, let me show you a piece.
Number 3. First thing I want to ask is, does your channel name resemble anything? Because I'd be really interested to know. But Mr. W7180 sets his channel around life itself, and is actually a very interesting tuber to watch. With only around 100 subscribers, I instantly related to his exploring videos through doing my own overnight challenges. Here's an example: exploring an abandoned ghost town, and then here's another video of exploring a drive-through museum of wonder. Another thing I noticed is that Mr. W uploads on the daily, which is an admirable effort. Considering he vlogs about something new every day, you can find him vlogging about his workout routine, to a tech review, or just exploring an area. But honestly, check out what he has to offer, as every day is a new day for Mr. W.
I will also include a link in the description bar below this video that you can go see. And that's awesome. I really appreciate that. I almost forgot to mention, happy Friday the 13th. Well, I got my food, so I'm gonna take it back to the hotel and eat. Alright, so I have a little bit of bad news. I recorded that section of the vlog today. Went and got my lunch, came back and ate, and it was there at that point that everything we have done in the last 4 weeks caught up to me. After I got done eating, I was sitting at the desk in the hotel room, and that's the last thing I remember. So I dozed off and went to sleep. I needed to get some ice. So that means any and all plans that I had for today are now out the window. Big girl. Big girl. Hey guys. Alright, so I say that everything I've done over the last 4 weeks has caught up with me today, and I'll tell you why I say that. And some of you probably know, especially those of you who make these videos. My videos, I'm not just sitting here in front of the desk. As you know by watching, I very rarely sit inside somewhere. Sometimes I do. Like I did that camera review the other day. So sometimes I do that, but 9 times out of 10, I get out and I travel to somewhere new every day. For the last, 4 or 5 weeks now, I have not missed a day on uploads, where prior to that, I uploaded 5 to 6 times a week. It's been at least a month and a half now. I have not missed a day, and over time that I get into this routine where I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, I get ready for the day, I plan, I figure out where I'm gonna go, what I'm gonna do, and I go do that. I film all day long, and then I come in, and I still have a family. I still have a wife and children, so we'll have softball activities or this or that. We have to do dinner, you know, as far as the family goes, and I have to take care of that. And so once all of that is said and done, and I get past all that, and the kids lay down to go to bed, and you know, so they can get up and go to school the next day, then I sit down and I start to edit these videos. Editing takes a little time. It's not an easy task, but out, you know, going to different places, you know, I had to cut out bad spots or parts where I wasn't paying attention and I panned my camera off, and you know, or parts that I messed up and redid it, those type things. I have to cut all that out, put it all together, you know, add the music, then I add my text into the video, the dates and the episode numbers and whatnot. And it can be challenging after a while of doing all that. And I know I'm not saying anything new to some of you. All that leads to going to bed at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning by the time I get done uploading. And then, I don't know about the rest of you guys who upload, but here lately it seems like YouTube is being a real pain in the butt. So every night around when I get done editing my video, whether it be midnight or what, I start to upload. That time period that it's uploading, it seems like it's taking forever right now with YouTube, and I don't really get it. It makes you tired. I guess that's kind of what led to the events that you saw in the video up until the point where I went to eat. I came back, I sat down and ate, and that's the last thing that I remember until my alarm went off waking me up to get Amy up. The last thing I want to talk about is you may notice that my name is different, and it has been different the last couple of days. I changed it from MRW7180 to MRW Montgomery, then to MR Montgomery, Mr. Montgomery, ultimately leading up to Bama Mike. So, because I am fairly new, so I get a lot of advice from a few people that are established on here, like Dave Hughes, Craig, who is Dave's good friend and Doxinator, and Blind Views. I get some good advice from these guys. They give me great advice. Even Adam the Woo gives me advice, or has given me advice, and I take all of it in because the ultimate goal here is to grow this channel. A month back or so, Dave Hughes said that I needed to change my name from MRW7180 because it's kind of hard for people to remember, especially the numbers. They'll mix them up or get them backwards, and I can kind of dig that. MRW7180 is my initials and the 4 random numbers. I've had that combination since I was a young child. When I had my first computer, I got my first email address. I punched in my initials through America Online, dial-up modem. I punched in MRW, which was my initials, and it automatically populated the 7180. I was a young guy. I don't remember exactly how old, but I was younger. And so from that point forward, MRW7180 followed me anywhere I went. All the email addresses I've ever had since then. Once I moved on to YouTube, it went on my PlayStation, PSN is MRW7180. Everything became MRW7180, and that's just what I was known by. But I do understand that that can be hard for people to remember. I know for a fact I'll be out recording somewhere and somebody will see me, they'll ask what my channel name is, and I'll tell them MRW7180, and they look at me like I'm crazy. They'll never remember it. So Dave and Craig told me I needed to come up with a different name, but I was hesitant to use Bama Mike, and that's because I go by Michael. I don't go by Mike. And Amy hates it when people call me Mike. And ultimately, I decided, you know, I don't go by Mike, but I want to do what's best for the channel, what will help us grow the best, and just those two small 4-letter words will make it easy for people to remember it. So that's why my name has now changed. As a matter of fact, Adam had a live stream just a few minutes ago, so I let him know I changed my name from MRW7180 to Bama Mike, and even he said right then, he said, I like that. It sounds more personable and more market friendly. So I know if Adam said that, then I'm looking in the right direction. So I want to thank Dave and Blind Views and Craig and Adam, all of you, for your input. All right, so it's late. I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. I want to thank you all for watching. Sorry about the content lapse today, but I do feel rested because of the nap that I had. So that's a good thing. I'll see you tomorrow, and I hope that you have a great day.